As mentioned earlier, it's not always up to the project manager to actually determine what the product requirements are. Usually that's some sort of business analyst or some sort of product specialist that does that. But there are some methods and some things that we should understand as project managers of how you go about getting requirements, just in case we have to refine the requirements that are already produced for us. So some items that we use, some methods that we use in order to gather requirements from a product standpoint or interviews. We go and interview the various stakeholders and find out what their actual needs are. The other way that we can do that, we can get expert judgment. We can get some experts in various subject matters and ask them what requirements are mandatory, what requirements are nice to have, what requirements are needed to have in order to make this particular product useful. We can do a strength, weakness, and opportunity threat analysis and gather requirements from there. We can do walkthroughs. Now, walkthroughs are very powerful things. You can actually walk through and see how people are actually using the current product, the product that you're probably going to replace, and see how they use it today. You can do brainstorming where you just ask everybody about ideas. They put the ideas up of what requirements are needed in order for the product to be of value. You can do mind mapping, which is kind of structured brainstorming, and lead them down to a path. You can actually use focus groups, and many organizations do this. When they want to bring out a new product, they'll bring in a demographic and get those individuals to try a product, look at a product, taste it, smell it, feel it, enjoy it, and then give their feedback from there. Other thing you can do is you can do a gap analysis. Traditionally is you need to know where you're going, and you need to know where you are, and then you say, what does it take for us to get there? So you know what you do today, and you know what you require in the future, and so what you do is you say, what things do we need to do in order to get to the new future? The other very effective way is to do a demonstration, do a prototype of this thing. So build whatever it is, and let people experience it, and so they can play with it, they can touch it, they can feel it, they can smell it, and they can analyze it. And that's a very effective way to gather it. But one thing that you have to be cognizant of is that when we talk about requirements, there's a need. Is what do people actually need? And need is sort of like your basic needs. What do you basically need in order to use this product and get value out of it? And then what we have is we have what's required. What is absolutely required for us in order for it to function very, very smoothly? And then we have our wants. What do we really want out of this? And then ultimately we have our desires. And what is the desire? These are the really nice things you could have. Now let me give you an example of this. I work 37 miles or 37 kilometers away from where I live. So I need transportation. I need to get to where I want to go. So I need that. All right? So basically I can need that. I can take a bus or I can buy a car. Let's say I really need a car because the bus doesn't meet my schedules. So I really need a car. Now what do I require? Well, I need a basic car that gets me from point A to point B. What do I really want? Ooh, I want a brand new car so it never breaks down. What's my desire? I think I want one of those fancy, dancy sports cars. Now you can see as I go through there that my desire is a lot more expensive than my actual need. So make sure when you do requirement gatherings, what are you aiming for? What are the requirements? Are they a need? Are they required? Are they a want? Or are they a desire? That's the key to making sure that you manage the expectations of all your stakeholders. This is the end of this video. What is up next is we're going to have a look at the SMART model, the S-M-A-R-T model, of how we actually look at requirements and make them smart.